I'm very thankful for them because they almost set the stage for us. Because those are the exact problems, which we are going to talk about, and the solution, which we are trying to provide. LearningPad, we are a Hyderabad-based company founded by 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲𝗲. It's a brainchild of 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲𝗲, who is based out of California, USA, and the team is, almost expanded across the globe. And we all, kind of like-minded people came together and tried to solve the problems which is there in the education industry. Yeah. So, what do you think is the most used sensors? Is it eyes or ears? Whoever thinks eyes, just raise your hands up. Barely few hands. Whoever thinks it's ears? Yeah. I think we almost like 80% of the information, right, we perceive through our eyes. Unfortunately, the current generation, most of the immersive content we are consuming through social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, etc. Even our current generation kids are most used to this streamline. Let's imagine a situation where you have some sort of similar solution in your classroom, so that you can keep your kids engaged in your entire classroom. So that is why we are here. So before moving on to see more further details, let's quickly see how education industry has evolved through centuries. Thanks for watching. So the same, I think, evolution we talked in just before the panel. Sorry, sir, I couldn't recollect your name, but I think that is what you are telling exactly. Through this evolution of education industry, right, we try to solve a lot of problems. We moved from whiteboard classes to online classes now. But if you ask me whether we are able to solve all the problems, I don't think so. We are still evolving, and we LearningPad, we are part of this journey, and we are trying to provide some solutions to all these issues. I will quickly skip through because most of the problems we have already seen. The panel is already told. I don't want to consume more time over here. I hope most of the teachers here could easily relate to this. So what you might be facing in your classroom. When we started researching about the different issues, right? We were into the shoes of the students. But then when we stepped into the classroom, so that is when we realized, okay, so it shouldn't, we shouldn't solve the problems which students are facing, but we should also think from the shoes of the teachers as well. And so these are some of the problems we are able to find which the current teachers are facing. They have to spend a lot of time in preparing curriculum. They are struggling to deliver an effective speaking, and the mother of all problems is the attention span. Why I am saying the mother of all problems? Because if a student is attentive in the class, the entire period of 40 minutes to 1 hour, right? On that, let me introduce my team and who we are. We almost like we have people who have more than 20 years of experience in academic field, who are principals of various schools, the people who teach teachers how to teach, who prepare the curriculum vitae, etc. Also, we have a global R&D team. So classrooms. Our research team, they did an dedicated research of 3 years, and they tried to find academic challenges, and they came up with a strategy which we will see next. And also in our team we have people who have more than 15 years of experience, so that we can bring in cutting edge technology to your classrooms. So this is a strategy pyramid which we are following, the learning pyramid. As per this famous quote, tell me and I learn, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. So this is, we are living by this famous quote. and we are trying to involve both students and teachers in the classroom. So by this we are trying to achieve a 75% of knowledge retention rate, whereas the normal class, the passive teaching method, you can achieve a max of 30%. Let's see a quick demo now. So this is our 21st century blackboard, and you have all the contents categorized according to different classes and subjects, which is in compliance with NCERT syllabus. And with one click, you will be able to load any topics. And as soon as you load, right, the first thing which you will see is the at a glance. We are bringing in best-in-class curated content for you, so that for you teachers, you can get all the notes right from here just before getting into the class. And also we thought of bringing, we are giving the full control of the application to you. Means we have segregated a lot of complex models or complex immersive contents into different steps, so that you can play and pass at any steps. Yep, so here is a quick example where you can clearly see how epiglottis gets closed when as soon as it detects the food, and with your normal way of teaching or traditional teaching, you can't easily compare and show this, whereas it opens up when we start breathing. And so not just that, you can zoom in, zoom out, you can rotate. This is one other complex model regarding the digestive system, where if you can see, it's quite hard to see gallbladder, which always hides under the liver. With this, you can easily explain to the students. We also have a chalk within our application with which you can use markers, and you can erase, you can write whatever you want. Not just that, we have contents for other subjects as well. And as you have seen here, we are thinking beyond four walls, and we are trying to bring space into your classroom. We have a lot of immersive contents like these solar systems. Hello. Where you can keep your kids engaged. Yep, and the most important feature in our app, we also bringing in experiments. There could be a situation like the schools may not have the proper setup, or is it quite hazardous if you want to do some experiments, and you have to think about logistics and all, and sometimes you may be able to do just only once. But with LearningPad, you can do all the experiments step by step at your own ease, inside your classroom, in your kitchen, or in your living room, wherever you want. Also, we have immersive contents which are related with chemistry models as well. And so this is flashcards. As a kid, right, we might have used cheat sheets, okay, when we were revising for our exams. So this is for the kids. We are bringing in the flashcards, so that you can quickly revise the subject. Transforming the schools and how students are learning through reality classroom.
Pointed organ which I am showing. Can you see all the digestive juices and the enzymes have been mixing in the food, and it's been churning out, right? Wait, can you see about this dark big body above the stomach region? This is nothing but the liver, right? And this small pouch-like structure which is present below the liver is nothing but the gallbladder. And this leaf-like structure, can you see I have drawn the outline for it, which is present below the stomach. This is nothing but the pancreas.
It is divided into three main layers. This is crust. Can you see the crust? Crust. And the second part, what you see, the red color one, it is mantle. The third layer, it is core. And the core is divided into two parts. That is outer core inner core.
It's been moving down into the right ventricle. So when it enters into the ventricle,
Yes.
So here you can see some immersive content. We are bringing in augmented reality also. So any models or any 3D content, you can bring into your classroom, and you can keep the kids engaged in your classroom.
You can see here how
pointed organ which are
Yeah, and so here are a few benefits which I will just quickly go through because of time constraint. We are bringing reality classroom. We are bringing practical learning into your classrooms. We are trying to put higher student engagement. We are improving teachers' efficiency. And coming to the slide of schools efficiency, we are improving schools efficiency by 3 times by saving the class time by almost like 40%. We are improving the teachers' teaching quality by 3 times. We are also increasing the retention rate by 35%, and almost like 8 out of 10 students has improved conceptual understanding. But all these premium features, right, we are bringing in an affordable cost. Even a government school should be able to adapt so easily. And we are also backed by research from some of the famous institutes like University of Michigan, University of California, and Pearson Education, who told that the student engagement is getting increased by 20%, information retention rate is increased by 35%, etc. And coming to nearly we are about to close, and let's hear some of our customer testimonials.
My opinion about this app is very beautiful because while having fun we can learn so many new things which will help us in future, like knowing about our solar systems and our body parts. That was so easy to learn for me.
Done internal structure of the earth, where I have shown crust, mantle, core, all these parts, separating them, explaining them. So children are seeing those earth model in between the class. So when they saw this, they feel that the learning is very easy and it made my work very simple. It's a very big task for the teacher. The attention span will be very less. Like there are children with good abilities, and some children take a lot of time to understand the same concept. Where LearningPad made my work very easy and very simple.
some chemicals they cannot bring in should, as I have to teach chemistry in my board. So it's difficult for them, or it's maybe risky. So by this, using this LearningPad, actual 3D modulation is there, which is showing them what is the activity happening or what is the experiment happening.
Myself have become like a child and I'm learning something new. Like these people from LearningPad, the entire team put their heart and did the work. So first when they came, we asked for little changes. Next time they came with those changes, they made it, and they didn't leave that thing. They took our feedback and they came with advanced things and they have done it.
and I really feel that it will in future. I envisage that this is going to be one of the best learning apps for children because it's more into 3D perspective than 2D system. See, a lot of children nowadays are visual learners. In earlier days, there were a lot of auditory learners. They used to learn by listening, but now you have to show them or demonstrate to them, and then they'll be able to learn and retain for a longer time.
We already have great visionaries onboarded. We are available in our booth just right outside of the exit gate. You can come over there and then you can have a hands-on session. We have the tablets and mobiles available. You can try it yourself. And today we are also giving a 1-month free trial which you can sign up. You can note down our contact details over here. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it, or you can walk into our booth. We will give our pamphlets and visiting cards. And thank you so much for Time to Grow and Government of Telangana for giving us this great opportunity. Thank you.